Reflets d'Afrique Télévision, le Flash Info, the Breaking News.
Cameroon joined the rest of the world on April 25, 2021 to celebrate the World Malaria Day under the theme, Reaching the Zero Malaria Target. According to the National Malaria Control Program, the PNLP, over 4,121 Cameroonians died from malaria in 2020. The day is celebrated to spread awareness about malaria disease and to promote efforts to prevent malaria. In the Central African nation, health authorities have pointed out the insufficient availability of resources to combat the spread of the pandemic. Each April 25th aims to keep malaria high on the political agenda, mobilize additional resources, and empower communities. Globally, malaria is a mosquito-borne disease that kills more than 1 million people each year. Over the past 2 decades, historic progress has been made in malaria treatment and prevention measures, saving more than 7 million lives and preventing over 1 billion malaria cases. Yet, malaria is still present in over 100 countries worldwide, and half of the world's population is at risk of infection. Violent anti-junta protests kicked off in Chad on Tuesday in the capital N'Djamena as demonstrators demand a return to civilian rule after the military took power following the death of longtime leader Idriss Déby last week. At least 2 people have been killed in the protests. A woman died when anti-junta protesters attacked a bus in the capital, and a man was killed during demonstrations in the south of the country. Protesters burned tires in N'Djamena and police responded with tear gas. Longtime leader Marshal Idriss Déby Itno was killed on April 19 as he visited troops fighting rebels. A military transition took over and named the fallen president's son, Mahamad Idriss Déby, as the new head of state. Several opposition politicians and civil society groups called the move a coup and called on Chadians to take to the streets. On Monday, the army appointed civilian politician Albert Pahima Padake as prime minister, but the opposition rejected that too. A warning from Egypt as coronavirus cases rise, which comes during the holy month of Ramadan. At a news conference in Cairo on Saturday, the health minister said authorities had registered a weekly increase of up to 10% in some areas amid a third wave of the pandemic. Egypt plans to domestically produce 80 billion doses of the Chinese vaccine and 40 million doses of the Russian vaccine annually. Health Minister Hala Zayed urged people to stick to preventive measures including wearing face masks and avoiding gatherings during Ramadan. The Arab world's most populous country with over 100 million people has registered more than 220,000 cases and almost 13,000 deaths. But like elsewhere in the world, due to limited testing numbers are expected to be even higher. While there may be COVID vaccine skepticism in some parts of the world, in Kenya, people are eager to get protected against the virus. Almost 900,000 people have been inoculated with the first dose as the third wave has made people more active to get vaccinated, which have pushed up demand. To deal with the situation, the Metropolitan Hospital in Nairobi has required people to make appointments 1 day before going to the hospital to get vaccinated. According to Rudy Igas, the World Health Organization's representative to Kenya, the high willingness shown by Kenyans in getting vaccinated can help the country overcome the third wave of the disease, but it may also lead to a vaccine shortage. Kenya received its first batch of about 1 million doses of AstraZeneca vaccines through the COVAX facility in March. The country has reported more than 155,000 cases and more than 2,500 deaths according to figures from the World Health Organization.
Reflets d'Afrique Télévision, le Flash Info, the Breaking News.